Good evening. This is PCTV, Prescott Cable Television, and Prescott Cardinal TV. Streaming on YouTube. Cable access channels are 6 and 18. Carry out our content to subscribers in Prescott and Hastings area. I'm your announcer tonight, Chris Hove, alongside Fred Booth, Chainsaw Peterson, and
Secret Agent Larry M.
I always forget that. Secret Agent Larry M is doing a camera. And Heather Hove's running the control room. A little shorthand tonight, but we make it work. And regional semifinal action tonight. Somerset Spartans versus your Prescott Cardinals. Somerset coming off a win against Amory. Big win. Almost put up 100 points.
Well, I think that the coach for Somerset, Troy Wink, this is his 6th year here, and I think maybe he got out that old tune of Hammer Time by MC Hammer.
Yeah, exactly.
It looked like it was Hammer Time according to the score. But yeah. You'll find that Amory starts with 4 sophomores, Jens Lundquist, 1 junior. And a tournament game is different than a regular season game. It's a whole different psyche to it.
Yeah, and Somerset was at home, and they got some scorers on their team. They can score the ball. So,
well, this is the 6th year Troy Wink has been at Somerset. They brought him in. They wanted to redo the whole program, and he has. He's made them very competitive. He's got a winning record there. And they're a year away. They start, well, tonight they're starting 2 seniors and 3 underclassmen. But they have Krybeck off the bench.
Good one to have off the bench, too.
Yes, he is.
Tonight, our national anthem is being sung by Sydney McGee.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red, the bombs bursting in, gave proofs through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Sydney McGee doing an excellent job, Chris.
Well, I tell you, if we don't have the best basketball team in town, we have the best singers, don't we?
We have the best singers. We have some great high school singers. And Heather agrees with me 100%.
Yep. If she agrees, then everyone's right.
That's right.
So Somerset's coming in here. They're going to start their leading scorer, Dylan Lesha, number 2. He's a junior, 6'4". Number 10, Thomas Waskell, the senior, 6 foot. And the sophomore, 6'2", number 13, Kane Donnelly. And I see one of his family members already tuned into our stream here. So
who is that?
Kellen Donnelly. Want to shout out to her or him. Says, "Let's go Spartans." So there's Kane Donnelly, number 13. Number 34, junior, Kamen Gebheim. And number 53, 6'7", senior, Jordan Walters.
He had a pretty good night against us up to Somerset, even though we won by about 30 that evening.
Yeah, he did. He had some rebounds, too.
Yeah. And he's a tough matchup. He's tall and he's big.
Yep. Prescott throws out their familiar starting lineup they've done in the last 15, 20 or so games. Senior 0, Jordan Malmalov. Junior, number 1, Ian Leask. Junior, number 3, Dallas Wallen. The senior, number 14, Brandon Stewart. And senior, number 33, Brady Block. We want to see Brandon get out to a quick game.
Yes, and speaking of Brandon, I want to have a shout out to Marge Malug and then Brandon's grandmother and great-grandma, Dolores Swanson and Debbie Stewart. And I heard they couldn't make it to the game. They're up north in Ashland making lefse.
Nice.
Ryan Stewart said that they were smashing potatoes and working at making lefse for this evening.
That's a Norwegian thing, right? Lefse, I think?
Eat lefse and watch the Cardinals as Dallas Wallen gets the tip.
Pretty good Somerset crowd tonight. They've brought their cheerleaders.
Each game you win, your crowd grows during the tourney season.
Walters gets his first rebound there on the miss by Leask. Walters keeps it alive.
Oh, Gebheim. And he finds.
To give that to Donnelly. Out to Leask to Block. Good defense here by the Spartans. Jordan will take it on top. Got a good matchup there with Donnelly.
Kane Donnelly's dad, Eric, was a good athlete. I believe he graduated about 96. His mother was a good athlete. His grandpa was a coach for years and a very good coach. Coach Berg at Ellsworth. Coached the girls, did an excellent job for years at Ellsworth.
So Lesha's playing off the ball tonight so far. He's their leading scorer, about 19 and a half a game. 4 starters average over 10 points a game, so they can score. There's Lesha right there. Wallen with the rebound.
Well, Lesha and Donnelly have good athletic builds for basketball.
A foul here on the Spartans. Leask on the drive.
Nice drive by Ian Lease.
Nice play there.
Oh!
He was worried about the Walters height there, Fred.
Well, yeah.
Hesitated just for a second.
And we're a little tight here. 16-15 left in the first half.
Almost a steal.
2-0, no score, and
looked like Wallen almost blocked it.
From behind as Lesha puts them up 4-0.
Jordan on Donnelly, wants to take him. Hands it off to Wallen. And he gets doubled.
And
deep 3 for Jordan, but we know he can make those. On the board is Malmalov.
He was in Steph Curry range.
Yeah.
25 feet. 4-3, 15:40 to go. Cardinals in a man-for-man.
Good defense on Gebheim, but that opens up Donnelly for 3. Can't get it to go. Stewart drives in, spin. Brady for 3, short. Just didn't follow through on that one, it looked like. The handoff to Donnelly. And it's a 6-3 ball game.
Each team playing man-for-man defense. And Ian Lease drains a 3 to tie it at 6.
And the Prescott student section fires back at the Somerset student section.
And that's what it's all about, is bringing energy to the game. Everybody giving everything they have. Fans, coaches, officials.
Gebheim didn't want it at first. In and out. Dallas Wallen the rebound.
Gebheim is a solid player, and there was looked like he may have been hit on the arm late.
Yeah. Somerset brought their cheerleaders too. Good to see that.
Very few schools have cheerleaders.
Hand off to Donnelly. He draws a foul. Donnelly came out with some energy here tonight, Fred. He's been all over the place here in the first few minutes.
Okay, and they're calling a foul, I think, at Brady Block.
Well, of course, Stewart, right?
Stewart, yeah. Stewart could go in the locker room and take a nap, and they'd call a foul on him.
First one good.
Donnelly is having a game.
Yeah.
I see faces in the crowd. Karen and Carol Lehman are here. Mr. Holney and his wife. Ted Hoopert is watching from afar.
As he missed the second one. Donnelly on Malmala. Malmala shoos away his arm. Travel on Brady Block.
That was the correct call.
Yep, moved his feet first.
I see Nick Thone and his wife Katie are here. She was the most. Katie the most.
Still only a 7-6 game here. Spartans off to a 1-point lead.
And that's where Gebheim, oh!
Brady's staying with it there, just couldn't get it. And Stewart with the nice block on Lesha. And Wallen with the nice block. But that leaves an open shooter. Waskell, he can't hit it.
Well,
wow.
Oh my. And Lesha dunks it.
On the steal off of Lease. Lease wanted a foul there. He thought he got hit.
And the second foul on Lesha.
And that'll put Stewart to the line. Good job by Stewart there. Get that second on Lesha.
Well, the ball didn't hit the rim, did it? If you're in the lane and the ball doesn't hit the rim, the 3 seconds doesn't restart.
No, it never did.
And the ball never hit the rim is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But nobody calls 3 seconds anymore.
No.
Nobody calls palming or carrying the basketball anymore either. And seldom a travel.
Number 25, Jamison Wink into the game as Stewart misses both, front rim both of them.
Didn't get the follow through, end up on your toes.
Wink thought about it. He's trying to get into Walters. He's doubled.
Well, I'm sure.
And now Gebheim travels. That'll turn it back over to Prescott. See some pretty good defensive possessions here by both teams early on.
9-6, 12:49 to go. Good to see diehard Pat Patak in the gym again.
Lease, open three, got it.
And they need that because I don't think Dallas has taken a shot here in the first 5.5 minutes. And we're trapping with a 1-3-1. And, and they called a foul on Lease. And
just got there a little too late.
Yeah.
Good idea, though.
Yeah, and he can't talk to the official. When they call a foul on you, that's it. You're not going to get them to change their mind. It's either a ball or a strike. It's foul or fair. You're safe or out.
Yep.
And there's no arguing.
22, Andres Rojas into the game. He's kind of like a fixer guy for the Spartans, Rojas is, number 22.
Yes, he is.
Thrown away by the Spartans. Back-to-back turnovers, back to the Prescott.
And they're leaving a tall guy, Donnelly, on Malmlove. We still need to set a screen up here high, and here comes Brady. Here he comes. Need to set that screen and force them to make some type of play.
And Stewart will go back. He looked like he stumbled at first, got his footing back, and draws the foul.
His feet looked like they were in quicksand. And the foul will be on Rojas.
Beyond Rojas, his first, just into the game.
And we need that from Brandon. Gives them 1 for 3 from the line.
Come on,
First
Brandon.
bucket of the night. Yes, come on, Brandon. Such a great kid. Yeah, there you go. Well, we got 2 in a row. And Barrett Temmers comes in for Ian Leask. Cardinals up 11-9. And Somerset has an enthusiastic contingent tonight, don't they?
Yeah, they have a Friday night, Fred. They all came out, right? They're ready to party here at the Bird's Nest.
Well, you know, when the Pioneers went west and they couldn't find anything to shoot or any meat, they'd have Bird's Nest soup.
Something, isn't it?
Yes, so possibly.
Oh, Nick Johnson wanted to travel there. There's going to be a foul here on Prescott.
And it'll be on Brandon Stewart, his second. And
So who are they going to counter now? They're going to bring in Mason Schumer. As Stewart's got to sit down here.
when Brandon turns 21, he should never go to the casino because he has bad luck. And he shouldn't buy a lottery ticket.
That's right.
Yeah, he has the worst luck.
They got a trap there in the corner.
And we can't see.
Either a jump ball or 5 second, I believe. See what the call is.
Must have been a jump ball because
ball.
Somerset staying in the corner. We're blocked out, folks.
Yeah, we are.
We're blocked out.
There's about 5 rows deep there, Fred.
We have Chainsaw Peterson down on the camera on the floor so the people at home can still see the game.
We got a monitor up here, up on next to Heather here, that we can kind of see.
Now, Waskell took one shot and then gave that up. Oh, Barrett Temmers.
Gebheim gets knocked on the arm here. So we don't want Timmers getting a second because then him and Stewart will both have 2.
Gebheim is a solid player.
Yeah, he is.
And always has been. He was a big kid in junior high.
I think he plays football too.
Oh, they've got a good football team. I have them picked to be the team to beat or the top team in the conference next year in basketball. And Donnelly gets a big rebound. Oh my, Rojas had a good fake and Donnelly for 2 more.
Just put that right up and over the defense. 7 for Donnelly. He's approaching his season average of 10.5.
12-11 Somerset at the 10:45 mark, and Dallas Wallen is not in the game. Oh my!
Give him the and one.
And they gave him the and one.
Okay, needed that.
We'll take it.
Coach Wink wants to be on the floor here. But we got clarification.
And they called it on Donnelly.
So basket good?
No, it says, was it Donnelly?
Yeah, Donnelly's first.
Yes.
To get the ice cream, Dallas Wallen. Didn't get it.
That was his first shot? No, he made the bucket. My fault. 13-12. Prescott in the bird's nest. Back man-to-man, and Walters is on the floor.
Trying to get into him.
Rojas, Donnelly, Walters, Waskell, and Wink on the floor. Oh.
Well, Walters gets hounded.
Good rebound. Good rebound.
Yeah.
Shakespeare.
That was a 3 by Waskell.
And Mason took it into the trees and had it knocked away.
Tall trees, too. Tall trees.
Yeah. Oh, Malmlev almost with a steal. So we have Wallen, Block, Malmlev, Temmers, and Schumer on the floor. And
good defense there by Jordan. He's out of the play for a moment there, but got back into it. 3 ball here for Wink.
Oh.
You don't see Wink shoot a lot of threes, but he did there.
And
I think he came in and fouled too, didn't he?
Fouled on the rebound. 5 on Somerset, 4 fouls on the Cardinals. So the league, has changed.
And here's Krybek, the number 3.
Oh,
he's been a thorn in Prescott's.
And he can shoot. I don't know why he's been the
3 ball for Malmalov.
And
his
he
third.
is just a pure shooter. Has he got 9?
Yeah, he has 9. That's a great screen too. Get him open.
Yes. Well, oh my, man for all seasons, Brady block, and then sprints the floor.
Oh, Walter stuck held ball, but I think he went over his back to block it.
He made contact with his back. I think we got a break there. If that would have been a no call. But I think the whole play, full timeout by Troy Wink at the 9:01 mark. 16-12, Prescott over Somerset. I started to say, Coach Johnson has been so successful, and when you have a successful coach like Coach Johnson in the league, you drive out other coaches out of the league.
Yeah.
People don't realize that, but yeah, they look at Prescott and they say, why can't we win like Prescott? And it's because Coach Johnson has done such a good job. Osceola's coach has been there for 3 years, Baldwin 3 years, Ellsworth new coach this year, St. Croix Central new coach, Amory a new coach, all 1 year. Of course, Altoona's in the league, and Hendrickson had been a coach at Altoona prior to that. But we had 3 coaching changes in 1 year. And of course, Coach Johnson's been in the league 12 years, Troy Wink of Somerset 6. And next year, they're definitely a team in the future.
Yeah.
I would say Somerset, Altoona, challenging for the title next year.
Yeah.
Amory, Osceola, and St. Croix Central with their new coach, Coach Bailey. Prescott probably in the middle of the pack next year.
Yeah, they're going to lose.
Well,
they're going to lose their leading scorer.
You aren't going to replace Brady, Brandon, and then of course your all-time leading scorer.
Yeah.
You aren't going to replace him. So by if Prescott's 4th in the league next year, the boys basketball team, probably where they belong. Oh,
the sweet touch from Brady Block gets the first one.
And that's his first point. I have 6 for Leask and 9 for Malmlove. 2 for Wallen. Oh! And it just got pushed out of Dallas's reach. 1 for 2 for Brady. Now we haven't played for, is it 8 or 9 days?
That one's off. Walters gets the rebound there.
Second
High
chance
3.
points.
Wow.
And Malmlove gets it. And here's Dallas. Oh, my.
He had to go up and over the body of that Lesha.
Yes, Lesha snuck back on the floor.
And Lesha's not small at all. He's 6'4". Now Malmalov
And we
with
need
the
a
layup.
timeout. Coach Wink thought Malmlove may have traveled. 21-12. Prescott with 2 quick fast break baskets.
Upping the defense too are the Cardinals. And now another turnover here on Somerset.
And Gebhard, Waskell come in. We're back to the starting lineup. Donnelly, Waskell, Gebhard, Walters, and Lesha for Somerset.
Krybek did not get a lot of minutes there, did he?
No,
Was
he
he
didn't.
hurt maybe, or
well,
hasn't played a lot.
with all the coaching I did, the doghouse door was always open.
Missed there by Malmalov. Lesha the rebound. Wasco looking into Walters is Gebheim.
And he's got to get to the rim
Nice
and
move.
does and miss.
Oh no! And look, he got hit in the face by Dallas.
Oh, Leask is so quick and a great pass.
He's improved a lot since last year, hasn't he, Ian Leask?
He's improved since December.
Yeah, he has. It's fun to watch that because he's playing with such confidence too.
And number,
Gebheim got hit in the face, so he came out.
is that 30?
30. Look at Gabriel Allen, the senior.
Gabriel Allen, a senior, is on the floor as we're up 11 at the 7-minute mark, 7:15 actually.
Good defense turning into better offense here for the Cardinals.
Well, I always said 5 fast breaks in a game, and you should win.
Good show there by Timmers at the top on the screen.
And Brady Block sits down, and Mason Schumer gets the job of guarding Jordan Walters.
Big 6'7" Walters, so he'll come out now.
He has gotten light on his feet, a lot lighter than what he was last year. He's really improved with his footwork.
So he'll take a break, and Gebheim will come back in.
Wasco missed that first 3.
Good move by Lesha. They needed that.
Yeah, he's tough to stop this year. I don't know what it's going to be like next year.
Good look into Schumer. Nice spin move.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Oh, my. Mason Schumer been playing one-on-one with Brandon Stewart.
Yeah, it looked like Giannis there with that spin move.
Yes. How about the Bucks? Oh, Allen. Whoa.
Oh. Wallen out running again.
Oh.
And a quick timeout here for Coach Wink. He is not happy as Wallen's gotten his last 3 fast break points. It's 27-14 Prescott. 6:13 to go. So we should probably go through our Booster Club members here. We want to thank Sternhost Chevrolet, over 89 years of service to Prescott. Croy Insurance Agency, First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott. Heart, Hands, and Mind Child Care. Helmer Printing in Ellsworth. Prescott Family Dental. Patax IGA, serving Prescott since 1912. PC Bonkers. River City Stitch. Vision Source Prescott, we're your hometown eye care practice. The Wisconsin Credit Union, inspiring better. Thank you to all of our cable, YouTube, and NHS subscribers. We got an early Cardinal lead here with 6:13 to go.
And the first time we played Somerset, at Somerset, we won by 20 plus. We beat them by 9 to home. And it's not always about coaching. Coach Wink is a good coach, like I said, they're a year away. But it's all about matchups.
Yeah.
And when he substituted, some of his subs didn't match up with us.
Yeah, a lot quicker.
And, we were able, as long as Lesha and Donnelly are on the floor, they have the capability of coming back and taking the lead.
Like we said earlier, they almost put up 100 on Ellsworth, so they can score the ball.
Amory 95-52. Yeah.
Amory, yep.
Yeah. And this past week, there was an article on Carter Woolen, the outstanding sophomore for Amory.
Good look into Lesha.
From Donnelly.
He's got his 4th basket, 8 points for Lesha unofficially.
Now, you can't do that.
Oh my, Jordan. Oh.
He was on the other side of the backboard.
Hanging into the air. We got a dunk here. Dunk for Dallas Wallen. Another easy basket for him. Good to see that.
Well, Dallas Wallen is a Division I wide receiver. Football. And he would be he would need about a week. He would need about 10 days of practice with me, and I would have him right up there for the conference championship in the high hurdles.
At that time, Wallen to Malmalov. Malmalov has 2 more, almost a steal there from Jordan.
33-16 as it's turned into a rout.
Prescott has matched Somerset's energy and even more now.
Well, here's the thing, too. I talked about matchups. Barrett got a little too aggressive. I talked about matchups. Playing Amory, the shots and baskets came too easy in a 95-point win. And you kind of get a distorted opinion of yourself and the game you can play. That's why it's always good to play, and you can't help it in the playoffs, but you always want to play good competition.
Yeah, it's kind of like Prescott with Altoona. Prescott's obviously the better team on paper, just they don't match up as well against Altoona, with their length and their strength down low.
Altoona.
Yep.
Girls or guys. And I'll tell you about Altoona. They're going to dominate the league. Oh, it's the 3rd time Gebheim's been in there.
He's missed some bunnies tonight, hasn't he?
Gebheim has missed 3 that got to the rim.
There's Will Packard into the game. Good to see him get some minutes here.
Yeah, I see his dad, grandma and grandpa in the crowd. That's always good to see. As the shot clock.
Oh my!
And here's another reason they'll miss Jordan Malmlove. Somerset is paying so much attention to Jordan Malmlove, it opens the door for everybody else. We don't have that luxury next year.
Well, Lesha keeps answering here, but they need someone else besides Lesha.
Well, Donnelly and Lesha are both excellent basketball players at the high school level.
They have 18 of the 19 points. What hands by Dallas.
Yeah. Now,
Lease for 3. Nope. Knocked out of bounds by Will Packard. Back to Somerset.
Krybeck and Rojas are coming back in.
Yeah, Donnelly and Lesha have 18 of the 19 points.
Waskell sits down with Donnelly. Lease, Packard, Brady Block, Jordan Malmlove, and Dallas Wallen on the floor for the Cardinals. 36-19, and we're going to get a foul on Ian Lease, sending Lesha to the line. And nowadays, everybody can watch these games on YouTube or watch them on live stream. In the old days, they would tape the games, but you had to get a game tape from somebody.
Yeah, yep.
You had to go to the game to scout.
Yep.
Your dad probably did that.
Yep.
Would go to the gym, and he'd have to scout the team at their...
He'd write down on his clipboard notes and stuff.
Write down on the clipboard all what took place.
Yep, what kind of inbound plays they do, all that stuff.
And that always irritated me. I scouted everybody. Wow.
Fake by Block. Dumps it to Schumer.
What a fake. What a...
Nice.
Yeah, Brady Block set that up. Mason did an excellent job of faking.
How much he's improved, too.
Well, this is it, as Will Packard strips Lesha.
Oh, what a move.
Oh, as he put it on a display, an array of shots. He'd make the pool champ, Minnesota Fats, look like he has no game.
20 first half points for Jordan Malmalov unofficially.
Rojas.
There's a 3 for Rojas. He doesn't shoot many of them, but when he's open, he'll make it.
The senior came through. 40-24, a minute 40 to go. Malmlo.
Oh, man. And that puts Prescott shooting 17 of 23 now. Blazing hot shooting for Prescott. Somerset around that 40% mark.
Oh!
Good hustle.
And that's what I had said last year all along is
Block for three. Got it.
Home court advantage. Brady blocked man for all seasons. But that steal by Malmlo, I said that last year that he'd be an outstanding center fielder or a wide receiver.
Yeah, he would.
Because of his quickness. I mean, put him in on pass plays at safety, deep safety. Gebheim trying to get to the rim.
Rojas, the deep three there. Wasn't in flow there.
Well, the boys are really rebounding here. When Walters isn't on the floor, Somerset is one and done.
Call foul here on Rojas. He didn't like it was late, but he did get him on the arm.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He's saying flop, but I don't know. He got him on the arm.
The official moved his position, and as he was moving, the foul occurred. But back to scouting. As I said, I didn't like it when guys come in the gym and they would be scouting us. And I always had little sixth grade managers, so I'd give them $3, $4 and I'd have them go to the concession stand and buy popcorn. Because if you have a bag of popcorn in your hands, you got to eat it. But if you're eating popcorn, it takes two hands.
Yeah.
One hand to hold the bag and the other hand to eat with.
Yeah.
And then you've got this clipboard and pen on your lap. You can't write anything down because you're eating popcorn.
Yep.
So they would never have a decent scouting report. They might get in the gym, but they weren't going to get a decent scouting report on us because I was always sending them up a bag of popcorn with a little manager before the game, and they would laugh.
I like that.
Yeah, Lesha.
It goes left to right. Good looking move there from Lesha.
And the foul on Mason Schumer, his first, 7th team foul. And Lesha with the bucket will now go to the amusement park.
To get the ice cream.
But when I would have somebody from a different school, let's say Elk Mound, and they had a really strong program, and they would come in the gym. It'd be the head coach, JV coach, freshman coach. They sit at the top row. I'd buy them a bag of popcorn and a Snickers.
Oh.
And that was a smart play.
Good idea there. Good first half here from Prescott. They shoot well over 50% here. 47-27 Cardinals, 20-point lead going in the locker room. We'll take a little break here, and we'll be back here from the Bird's Nest.
PC TV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Roy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott, we'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union, While supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Roy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott, we'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Roy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott, we'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Roy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott, we'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Roy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott, we'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union, While supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Roy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott, we'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you. PCTV production of local sports, news, and live streaming is supported by our boosters, including Cerna House Chevrolet, new and used GM autos and certified service. Roy Insurance, we're there when you need us the most. First National Bank of River Falls, when you bank with us, you're not just a number, you're family. Heart, Hands, and Mind, child care and pre-K education. Helmer Printing, full-service printing in Beldenville, Wisconsin. PC Bonkers, your local affordable computer expert. Patax IGA, family market since 1912. Prescott Family Dental, providing general, cosmetic, and orthodontic dentistry here in Prescott. River City Stitch, look great in your decorated apparel design since 2007. Vision Source Prescott, we'll make it clear that we are your hometown eye care practice. Wisconsin Credit Union, while supporting one another and the community, we're inspiring better. And all of our local cable subscribers, thank you.
Back here at the Bird's Nest, Chris Hove, Fred Booth. Very exciting atmosphere, exciting first half here if you're a Cardinal fan. Somerset came out with some great energy, though, to start the game. Went up by, I believe, as much as 6 points, as Dylan Lesha and Kane Donnelly leading the scoring for Somerset. They have 23 of the 27 points. So Cardinals' Jordan Momolov, very impressive first half. That was some amazing shots he was making, but that's Jordan Momolov. 24 unofficially for him in the first half. As final seconds ticking off here. And
Jordan is a very sensitive young man. I remember when he was in 8th grade, he told me his goal was to start next year as a freshman. And he did, but he took his brother Dylan's spot.
Oh, did he? After
about 4 or 5 games, and he felt bad. After he got the starting spot, he felt bad for his brother. So he's a sensitive young man. Yeah. And
got a good heart.
Good heart. Scores at halftime: Osceola 27, St. Croix Falls 16, Baldwin 25, Bloomer 18, Unity 21-13. In and out, and Stewart is on the floor with a second chance. Unity over Shell Lake 21-13. St. Croix Central.
Nice pass.
Oh, left-handed. What a pass by Wallen. St. Croix Central at halftime is leading Northwestern 38-31.
Wow.
And Walters scores as Stewart doesn't dare foul.
And that's who the Cardinals will have next, right? St. Croix Central or Northwestern?
Yes.
Good screen there. Walton. That's a tough shot.
It's signs of Larry Bird.
A little floater. That was a 10-foot floater.
Rice Lake ahead of River Falls, 30-26, and Ian Lease had a piece of the ball, and Lesha still scored. So if the Cardinals can continue to score.
Oh, and a big block there from Gebheim.
Gebheim sent a message.
Post up Dallas. He's going to get a double here.
And
Gebheim showing.
And everybody's on the other side of the floor. Just a little more oomph out of that.
Walters just lets the ball fall right in his hands. No one's going to attempt to get that ball away.
And to...
Good footwork by Gebheim.
Yes.
He's got his first basket. 3 points total.
It's a situation where Brandon Stewart wants to stay on the floor.
Kick from block to Stewart. Good hook shot.
Wow.
Brandon getting involved here in the offense here to start.
Brandon has 2 fouls, and he doesn't want to foul again, so to stay on the floor, he can't foul. And Waskell.
His first basket? It is.
53-35 as they cut the lead. And they're really, Waskell's hounding Dallas Wallen.
Brandon's not shooting that 3 tonight.
Donnelly is all over. He's doubled.
Oh, good look.
And the back door by Ian Lease, the pass by Brandon Stewart.
I didn't know if Stewart was going to see him, but he found him there at the end.
Oh, Donnelly is putting on a show.
Back and forth action here. 55-37 Cardinals.
And they're at 18.
Oh, what a move.
Oh, Stewart.
What an up and under.
Stewart. And he has 10 points. Do you have him for 10 points unofficially?
I do, yep.
Oh, don't bite on the fake.
Oh, and he's put it up too soft.
Oh, look at Brady Block get off his feet. What a shot and discus putter that guy, or discus and shot putter Brady would be. And Stewart.
Looks like they'll credit Lesha with the block, and somehow he gets the ball back. Dallas steals it. Little Stretch Armstrong arms there.
Well, he's got that California boy look. And we're playing. Oh, Ian took the ball, his eyes off the ball. You catch the ball with your eyes.
Yep.
But back to that doghouse, every coach has an ally, and his best friend or ally is the bench. When things aren't being done the way you want them, put them on the bench.
Yep.
And then if they want to play, they will make the corrections mentally and then physically. And as I say, all coaches have a doghouse, and the door is usually open, and somebody's going to get stuck in the doghouse if they don't follow. Stewart playing good defense on Gebheim.
He loves to do that spin.
Yes, he does. And Waskell to the bucket.
Oh, they bailed him out with a foul.
Leask will pick up his 3rd.
Coach Johnson not very happy with that call, but it'll be 3rd on Leask. It's Stewart. Put on Brandon Stewart.
Oh my. Oh my. Brandon Stewart. He was guarding Gebheim. Oh, that is disgusting.
I think they just put 14 on all the jerseys when fouls are called.
Brandon Stewart will come back next year to watch a game as an alumni, and he'll have a foul called on him coming in the door. Waskell hits the first one.
Timmers and Schumer in. Block and Stewart sit down.
I wanted to bring up Angela McGee and the Prescott Recreation Program that she runs, and does an outstanding job. We always see her with introducing, and we've got a timeout, Nick Johnson. a full timeout at the 13:24 mark. But I wanted to mention Angela McGee does an outstanding job with the little kids programs. You know, with the
Does she do the
PCR,
the recreation stuff?
recreation stuff, and spends a lot of time getting it organized. And of course, that's a thankless job.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever satisfied. They wanted their kid on the blue team or the red team, or this kid is the next Major League Baseball player. He should be on the top team, and it's a difficult job. And Angela does a very good job with the Prescott recreation.
My oldest did soccer through her program and very well ran. The emails even coming back to you about cancellations were on time, and yeah, I agree with you, Fred.
And the only time you get to see her publicly is when she's having the little girls or the little boys come out and have their favorite player with them.
Oh yeah.
And then bringing water to the referees.
Yep.
Yeah. So I wanted to give a shout out to the rec program as
2-3 zone here for Somerset.
And we're gonna trap Malmlove and try to get a steal here because Stewart and Block are both out.
Yeah, Dallas down low on Waskell.
And they need to put somebody on the free throw line. Maybe the Swiss Army knife.
Great hesitation by Jordan.
Oh, he's putting on a clinic. And if you are a youngster, boy or girl.
Gebheim missed it, but puts it back in.
A youngster that likes to play basketball, copy Jordan Malmlove. Pick out somebody. Jordan, people will be talking about this 10 years from now, about Jordan's ability.
Schumer gets it stolen here. Lesha on the break and blows the layup. But Waskell's got it. Puts it up and in and one.
And suddenly they've cut the lead to 16.
It's on Schumer. Little momentum turning here, Fred.
I think Nick Johnson felt that, and that's why he called the timeout. Waskell is in the game.
Makes that one.
And gets the ice cream at the amusement park.
That's right, gets all the ice cream.
Full court press now. We've got a 2-2-1.
They put Rojas out there for Waskell.
Very patient and smart move by Dallas.
That's two. Yep. You knew that was going in.
Oh my, the pull-up jumper. Anybody. You want to be successful in high school ball. Chris Paul has made a living in the NBA.
Yeah. Up to Schumer.
And
Two
Lesha
easy
didn't
points.
want to pick up his foul. The head fake. If you're a young person watching that play, the 2-foot jump stop, the head fake, and the basket to finish.
And use that backboard.
And use the backboard.
Good drive there.
Nice dish by Gebheim. And they quickly drop the press.
Go back to man.
Back to 17 points here. And
oh my Lord. 31 and counting for Jordan Malmlove, unofficially.
And we've got a game tomorrow night. Possibly. Oh.
And an and one for Lesha. He just kind of threw that one up there. He'll go back to the line.
Foul on Barrett Temmers. I wanted to mention too, Randy Hansen at one time was the leading scorer for Prescott. There was a Most, I think a Phil Most back in the 50s. Played at River Falls when they were NAIA and went to the national tournament in Kansas City. And he was, I believe, the all-time leading scorer for years And then I believe it became Randy Hansen. I think Randy graduated about 1975. He's lived in the Prescott community his whole life. Outstanding track and field sprinter. Anyway,
Wallen for three. Got it.
And
they're shooting well from three ball tonight.
yes, they are. And Randy should be a candidate for the Prescott Hall of Fame for his accomplishments as a Cardinal. And the hand is part of the ball, but Malmlove gets called for the foul.
Be his first. That'll send Donnelly to the line.
And he'll be going for two.
In and out. First one.
I have no new scores.
Uh-oh.
I have no new scores.
Makes the second one for Donnelly. Block and Stewart back in. Schumer and Leask will take a seat. They'll join them with Timmers, Malmalov, and Wallen.
And we have some light pressure.
Walters back in as well for Somerset.
And they're going to come with a trap.
Block for three. In and out.
Oh!
Wow.
Brandon Stewart.
He has had himself a half because he's not in foul trouble.
And we've got a timeout. And it's a timeout, a full timeout by Coach Johnson.
A couple of shout outs here I want to do. Trey Krybek in our YouTube feed. Thank you for checking in. And my brother-in-law, Andy Andreessen, checking in, watching the feed. Also my mother, Patsy, checking in on our YouTube feed.
Mom, Chris is behaving, but Heather got her name on the board with a check. She might not be getting recess.
Yeah, and she had to have a short lunch too, so good to have you guys tuning in tonight as the Cardinals are back up to that 21-point lead. And
well,
if they win, they'll play tomorrow here back at the Bird's Nest, same time.
Trey Krybek was an outstanding player for Somerset. Older brother to Caden. His dad helped lead Spring Valley to a state title in 1992 for Spring Valley in Division IV. Larry Krybek, the grandpa, was a good player at Elma and graduated, I believe, in '65.
So they've got the genetics of a good athletic.
It's in the genes.
Family.
That's right.
So approaching the 10-minute mark here in the game, 21-point lead for the Cardinals.
1-3-1 trap, and Walters is in, and Brady Block gets the job of playing body ball under the basket with Walters. Oh, nice pass.
He's a good passer.
Yeah, he is a good. It was a touch pass because Donnelly was only a step away.
Timmers short. Good box out by Lesha.
Yeah, and Hurd it just a tad.
He just kind of throws that one up there. And quick timeout here now, Somerset. That'll give Lesha 25 unofficially now. And so his game has not been talked about because of the play by the Cardinals here.
You know, with all the shootings in the Twin Cities, you know, if anybody's out there and you're looking for a friendly community, you won't find a friendlier community than Prescott.
Yeah.
Having moved here 7 years ago, you moved here 2 years ago?
Going on 4 now.
Four.
Yep.
Yeah, and you find it a friendly community, don't you?
I love it. I love it out here.
Yeah.
School districts are good.
Oh, school district is good. Dr. Spacuzza is the superintendent, does a great job. And Mr. Figge in Montreal, assistant principal at the high school here. And we offer a lot of good sports, outstanding girls golf, outstanding dance. The dance is unbelievable here.
Yep.
And good rebound. Second chance here.
I think that was Stewart's first 3-ball tonight.
Yes, first one.
Oh!
Barrett Temmers with the acrobatic 2.
He drove in and saw Walters and I'm like, uh-oh.
Well, he concocted his body. He had to get the shot off to have a chance to score.
Walters wants it, but they got shadowing his Dallas Wallen.
Rojas
Brady rips it away.
from Dallas.
Stewart over in that corner in front of the student section.
Oh,
Right to Stewart, up and in.
how soft is his touch? Huh? He has the softest hands.
Now all of a sudden Stewart up to 12 points.
Yes. And he's played, what, half the game?
Yeah. Rojas thought about it again.
And did you see, Coach Wink called a timeout. They scored 2 buckets in a row on penetration. And Donnelly just too long. Oh, and another rebound for Brady Block.
Jordan up to Stewart. He'll draw the foul on Walters. He'll go back to the line.
Walters has been on a bigger, faster, stronger program because he has improved since the beginning of the year in December with his foot speed.
I remember he wasn't getting a lot of minutes to start the year. Now it's...
Well, he started, and then all of a sudden he didn't start.
Yeah.
And I tell you, not only do we have a great girls golf coach in Mr. Soleil, we have an outstanding cross-country coach with Mr. Phillips. Track and field, Emily Calabrese is as good as they come for track and field.
She sits near us here a lot of the games down here too.
Yes.
She was here earlier.
Great support from her husband, Carl, the chiropractor. And the dance, none better than Prescott dance.
Yeah, how many in a row they have won?
Yeah.
See, they got a banner for this year. 29 times state champ, the dance team.
Yeah. Would somebody explain to me that 30th time?
Next year,
I'm joking.
Right?
I'm joking. I had a buddy that could,
COVID.
I had a buddy that just could really hit a softball, and we were in a tournament one weekend, and he was 14 for 16 with 12 extra base hits.
Jeez. Wink gets the rebound, and that's going to be Brandon's fourth.
And that one was a foul.
Yep.
That one, he should have just let Wink have the basket. But my friend was 14 for 16
with 12 extra
for the
base
weekend
hits.
with 12 extra base hits. You know, and so everybody, you know, is what a type of percentage that is.
Yeah.
And everybody on the team saw him after we won the championship, and they said, "You want to tell us about those 2 outs?"
Yeah, how did you get out? Line drives to the fence, the guy caught it, or what?
Yeah. And here's Will Packard on the floor. And Krybeck, Caden Krybeck, who's a dead-eye shot in the corner.
Jordan will come in as well, too, as Stewart sits down.
We're in no hurry now.
Don't want any injuries there either.
And Rojas fouling Malmlo.
Well, this should be 2 points here for Malmalov, should be. He's at about 89% for the year shooting from the line.
Northwestern has taken the lead at the 12-minute mark, 53-51. As Jordan no surprise, sinks the free throw. And secret agent Larry M said we should have had Trisha Packard be our third camera. But she can't scout because she's eating popcorn.
Her hands aren't free.
Her hands are not free. And that's why I sent a bag. Any coach that come in the gym, Osceola, Baldwin, anywhere, they got a bag of popcorn. And they would sit up there and laugh. But when Elk Mound came, or if Regis come in the gym, they got not only popcorn, but a Snickers candy bar.
Nice.
Well, and he turned the corner. Cayman Gebheim.
Very patient with that offense, too. That drive by Gebheim. Foul on block.
His first for all the physical play he's had. It's only his first.
And Gebheim gets a lot of layups and stuff, too. Just the way he plays.
Well, he's got to get to the rim. He jumps well. He looks like he's been in on the bigger, faster, stronger. And 7 minutes to go as Gebheim hits the shot. Baldwin 37, Bloomer 27. Bloomer now, of course, in the clover belt.
Good press break there. Longlaw for three, in and out.
Oh, my.
But Brady gets the offensive rebound. They're running three guys at Jordan right now. Blocked by Gebheim. But Dallas Wallen gets it right back, and two more for him.
I tell you, that Dallas, he could be a magician with his hands.
And another foul call here.
And Mason got him on the iron. Then he holds his hands straight up like, I didn't get him.
Third on Schumer. Donnelly's not scored in a while here, but he'll go back to the line. And there's the first one.
Kane Donnelly, quarterback, and a very good quarterback as a sophomore this year. Not afraid to tuck it and run.
Yeah, they were a good team. I think they whooped us pretty good at home.
Yes, they did. They had a controversial call.
And Will's going to get 2 points here on a blocking foul. We need that arc, right? We'll be on a Waskell. His first, and Packard will get on the board there.
Good for Will.
And he'll get a free throw here. In and out.
Will is taking me turkey hunting this spring. Whoa.
And Waskell hits it. That was a very high pass. Waskell did everything he could to load that three up, and he hits it. So back to an 18-point lead, 5:18 to go, 83-65. Looks like Prescott will just coast the last 5:18 here.
And while I'm bragging about the athletic programs, I don't want to forget Jordan Hansen, our young football coach. Been here 2 years and is trying his hardest to turn the program around. Does a very good job, and yes, the day will come he'll have Prescott in the playoffs and moving up the ladder in the playoffs. And of course, Jeff Ryan, Hall of Fame baseball coach, does a very respectable job with the high school baseball program.
Well, for football, losing Aiden Russell's a big loss too at your running back spot. But Barrett did a good job this year, you know.
Barrett did fine for a sophomore.
But Russell, he runs hard and he's got a lot of strength at running back.
Barrett was very deceiving. I can remember, who was it when they were playing Durand? Did he have a 54-yard right up the middle? It was like 3rd and 8, and he got it up the middle, and he went all the way.
And a lot of times you're not going to catch him because he's quick.
Yeah. Boy, Dallas is the perfect safety valve on that press. That pass.
Will being aggressive tonight. Good job, Will Packard.
Well, he's getting an opportunity to get the ball inside. He's always been a post player.
Waskell can't hit the three. Schumer with the rebound. Up to Packard. And another foul here. This will be on Donnelly and back to the line of Packard. Second on Donnelly.
What a pass by Dallas.
Yeah.
Led him to the bucket. You know, so many kids would have thrown the ball to the person or to Will, right to Will. But good to see Will have some success.
Yeah.
And he's not too bad a wide receiver in football.
I was very impressed with him this year. Teddy liked to hook up with him.
Yeah, that was like the Teddy Will brother show. Off the mark on the second one. Packard has 5 on the evening, and here comes Lesha, who is Waskell.
Allen couldn't get the rebound, but Packard does. 4.5 to go now. Oh, might have been a carry there.
No, his hand was on top the ball.
Okay.
You could dribble the ball as high as your head, and Mason.
The step back three from Mason Schumer.
And that's his spot, the corner 3.
9 points for him unofficially.
And I would like to see our wrestling program improve, and Coach Wargala is doing a really good job.
What a steal by Leask.
And we've got a foul.
Such quick hands by Leask. Walters didn't even see him.
Waskell picks up the foul.
Walters looked back like, what was that? Leask has the ball. They're going the other way.
So there's different matchups in basketball. There's matchups in height. There's matchup in skill, and there's matchup in foot quickness.
Now next one's going to put the Cardinals into a bonus here. 2 quick fouls here on Somerset. Down 24. Donnelly might be done for the night. I don't know if they're going to put him and Gebheim back in.
I think Allen got away with a foul on Leask.
And now Schumer gets an L and one. That's another foul on Waskell.
Well, and it all goes back to, if you're a young person, we play off of 2 feet on defense, we play off of 2 feet on offense. Mason come to a 2-foot jump stop, head faked, drew the foul.
They put on Lesha?
Oh my.
Okay.
Mason misses the free throw.
He's into double figures. Nice look. Nice pass. Oh, and Allen can't get it to go. Great look there from Rojas.
And if you want to be a point guard,
in and out.
You see how Jordan Malmlove comes back to the ball.
He's going to get him on the arm. It'll be a 1-and-1.
Bring it up the floor. Second foul on. But you watch on a rebound, and if it's not a fast break, Jordan Malmlove makes the fish hook, comes back to the ball to get it, and then he can dictate or control the offense, and that's just a natural point guard.
In and out for Waskell. He's not had a very good 4 minutes. He's had 2 fouls, an air ball, and now a missed free throw. But he's a good player. He'll be leaving as a senior here.
Well, I've touched on the programs athletically. Musically, our choir and band take second place to none. Jason Canfield had a concert here on Monday night, and it was an outstanding concert. He does a great job with our band. The pep band's always good,
yeah.
But his orchestra is very good.
Running some clock here are the Cardinals. Lease gets the offensive rebound on the Schumer missed shot.
I don't think that was part of the plan to shoot the three. We're trying to just get out of here.
And the bench will be unloading now for Nick Johnson and the Cardinals. Looks like Hoopert, Kogan getting their sweatshirts off or their practice shirts. And another, they hit the side of the hoop. Couldn't quite see it.
And a wise move at the 2:11 mark.
And Krybeck will come in with Gebheim.
And
Jordan Walters will be playing his last game as a senior, as well as Andre Rojas,
Gabriel
Allen,
and Thomas Waskell.
Well, hopefully we hear their names in the future, maybe.
I don't know if we're supposed to shoot or not.
Stolen by Krybeck. And stolen by Teddy. There's Teddy.
Bernick playing deep safety on that one. Oh.
And now Wink gets it back. Krybeck
straight up
into Donnelly, and there's two for Donnelly.
And
good
Somerset,
coaching there for Wink.
Yep, Coach Wink with 1:42.
We'll get the wholesale substitutions. Prescott, we have Kobe Russell, Hoopert, Kyle Kogan, Teddy Bernick, and where's our fifth hiding out? Oh, it's is that
Max Monteith? Yep, Max, left-handed and has a nice touch.
Somerset will counter with number 4, Josh White. Number 5, Blake Freeze. Who just got Blake White got the steal there. I don't know who 31 is. He's not listed. So sorry at home if you're watching. 31 with the headband is not listed. Russell, oh, wow. Kobe Russell with 2. 45, Talon Lane.
Oh, my. And number 11, Blake Tomadol. Drives the lane.
Is he going to get the ice cream now?
He's going to get the ice cream, and the foul was on Kobe Russell. I thought it was on Cullen Hoopert, but I am wrong most of the time.
Cullen had a pretty good baseball season, too.
Cullen has a good arm on him for baseball.
He improved a lot in baseball. Now the two student sections chanting amongst each other. Gonna get a foul here on Teddy. That's gonna put them to the line here on a 1-to-1 bonus. No, that'll be 2 shots.
Well, he's in the book. Well, they're hollering about let's play football. That night of the football game,
I think it was 33-0 at half or something, I believe it was.
No. 0-0. And
a bank shot there for Josh White.
The ball was picked up and taken all the way down the field for a touchdown, and they called a block in the back on Dryden Seeley. They gave us a 6-0 lead before halftime, and it turned everything around.
So 2 bank shots from Josh White. Moving the ball around here is Prescott, 93-73. Monteith gets it stolen. Nice quickness there by Blake Freeze.
And
he's on the board for 2.
The boys should be trying to score instead of just kill the clock, because we've turned it over 3 times.
And Kogan can't get it to go. There's that 31. We don't know who he is. Off the mark.
93-75.
And Prescott will play tomorrow. They will host either Northwestern or St. Croix Central. I know Fred's been getting some scores on the other games here as well tonight. But good win here for Prescott. They shot the ball well, moved the ball around well, and rebounded well tonight.
Yes, I was surprised. It's quite obvious that Coach Johnson had the boys dialed in and ready to go. Having the 9-game layoff that they had,
yeah,
I thought they did an outstanding job. And you can't say enough about Jordan Malmlove. Jordan's game was unbelievable. Dallas, I mean, you talk about a Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
They are it.
Yeah. And you know, they had to match Somerset's energy in the moment in the first 5 minutes. Somerset had all the energy.
Yes.
Prescott matched it, got a few good defensive stops, and took the lead. Never let it up.
River Falls lost to Rice Lake 55-41. Rice Lake 55, River Falls 41. At River Falls, Rice Lake was on the road.
Wow.
Osceola 58, St. Croix Falls 31 in a sleeper. And Baldwin Woodville 50, Bloomer 37.
That'll be a good matchup. Osceola, Baldwin Woodville.
Osceola, Baldwin Woodville, and the Werner boy that was injured, the quarterback, came back and played some in the first half. That's what they said. He would be coming back and probably playing.
Okay.
And it's 72-62 with 3 minutes left. Northwestern leading St. Croix Central, 72-62. And those are the only scores I have. Going through the Somerset lineup, Jordan Walters, a senior, had 2. Gebheim 8, and Jamison Wink had 3, a 3-point play, the smart 3-point. Andres Rojas 3. Kane Donnelly had a nice game of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, and Blake Tomadol had 3. Thomas Wasco 2, 4, 7, 11 for the senior, his last game, a decent night. Blake Fries had a bucket.
He had a couple steals there in the last minute too.
Yes, Josh White had 2 free throws, and Dylan Lesha had 10, 16, 19, 21, 22. He had a man-sized night. So Donnelly and Lesha had 38 of the 75 points, a sophomore and a junior, and they will be coming back next year for Coach Wink and be probably the heart of the team to build around.
They'll be up towards the top, you'd think.
I think Krybeck gets his act together.
Yep.
And Cayman Gebheim, they are in a good position to make a run for the conference title.
Yep.
Because they gained valuable experience this year.
And they'll have Donnelly, Krybeck, and Lesha still next year.
So a fine season. The Spartans end up 15-11, and the Cardinals are now 20-5 and take on a Northwestern team that won the Heart of North and only had 2 losses. They lost to West Salem by 40.
Oh. They're over on the other side.
And then they lost by, I believe, 25 to Cameron, who smoked Prescott.
Oh, West Salem's in that 1 seed in the lower bracket.
Yes, West Salem beat Adams Friendship 80-37 tonight.
Wow.
So anybody else have any scores to send in to me? We'll announce it here. We'll be on for a little bit.
And Prescott will bring their home undefeated record tomorrow night. They're 11-0 at home this year, Prescott is.
The kids shoot well at home.
Yeah. Well, this crowd gets them going.
And Hudson, 68, Wausau West, 39.
Oh, so the Raiders.
so somebody's listening to me. And
what else we got? Got any Middleton, Pewaukee scores?
And Clayton lost at Bruce by 3. They had 2 shots in the last 10 seconds, 2 3-pointers, and missed them both. Josh Young missing the shots.
Wow.
Too bad. Good group of kids. Had them yesterday in class. They had to drive the hour or whatever to Bruce. Thought they had a chance to beat him, and must have gave him a good game, but they lost by 3.
Just came up short. So we have Osceola playing Baldwin Woodville in a rematch just before the tournaments. Osceola beat them by 5. And Baldwin has the height to match Hullman. Yep.
And Bradway. Baldwin is really tall. That's the first thing Jordan Malmlove said to me when they defeated Baldwin to home here on that Saturday afternoon game. It was a makeup game on a Saturday afternoon, and Prescott won by about 15. And Jordan said, "Wow, those guys are tall."
Yeah.
Hard, the normal shot has to be arched, and you have to always consider, the fact that they have the potential to block your shot.
Yeah. Yep.
Northwestern will come to Prescott. It will be a 3.5-hour drive for the Northwestern Wildcats. And I know of no school in the area that pushes athletics more than Northwestern.
They seem to always be a pretty good seed.
Very, very competitive group. And I don't know if it's Swedes or Norwegians or if it's the Finnish.
Yeah.
Very competitive up there.
Well, that probably wraps it up tonight. What do you think, Fred?
Well, I think
tomorrow night.
Did we go through our lineup?
We didn't. No. We can. Do you want to?
Yeah, that's your job.
Jordan had 33 tonight, just on fire all night. Ian Leask had 7. Dallas Wallen had 15. Barrett Timmers had 2. Will Packard had 5. Played well as he always does when he gets those minutes. 14 for Brandon Stewart. 11, good game for Mason Schumer. 2 for Kobe Russell. And 4 for Brady Block. Only a couple shots, but good rebounds and good defense from Brady Block tonight.
And a little guy on my 5th grade team scored 1 basket in our tournament in Robbinsdale last Sunday, and he said, "I only made 1 basket." I said, that isn't your role, and that isn't all there is to the game. I said, your job is to get loose balls, rebound, be in position to run our offense correctly, and play defense and help defense.
Yep.
I said, if you score, we're happy, you're happy, but that's not your job to score.
Yep.
So one of the things that athletics teaches is cooperation. And it's very important that the kids learn to be disciplined, organized, and cooperate with each other so they can be on a winning team.
Yep. Agree.
Well, it's time to go home and watch Dateline. We have to see if that gentleman from South Carolina really deserved 2 sentences of 99 years.
The intensity is just killing me here, Fred.
My wife has to watch Dateline all the time. And of course, she's very upset with me. She wanted to go shopping and wanted to buy some new clothes. And I said, okay, I'll take you shopping. We'll start with Tractor Supply. We'll go to Fleet Farm.
Go over to
We'll
Patax.
go to Menards.
We'll go to Patax and get some stuff there.
I mean, isn't that shopping for clothes at those stores too?
You can get some nice clothes at Patax, can't you?
She did not think that was funny.
Well, we'll have there you have it tonight from the Bird's Nest, 93-75 Cardinals. Tomorrow night against Northwestern, same time, same place.
We'll see you then.
Fred Booth, Chris Hove, Chainsaw Peterson, Secret Agent Larry M., and Heather Hove, Control Room. We'll wrap it up tonight. Thank you, everyone.